Another thing you wanted to talk about was, I guess, the history of the conflict between the bounty hunters and the Carver Parks.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get into starting with, I guess, 1972 conflict.
Kind of interesting right there. I'm gonna take this one for the home team. The homies had a bad experience at 109th Park. The guys who was from 109th Park slash 109th Park boy, little brothers of the bounty hunters. Well, the Carver Park Crips, one day in the summer of '72, they came marching inside 109th Park with shovels, rakes, khaki down, like they part of the WLCAC. And it's like a Trojan horse thing going on here. These guys from 109th Park didn't know they was Crips. They thought they were workers of Ted Watkins, you know? And when these guys marched up in the park, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going to clean up the park, man, they rushed the guys from 109th Park with rakes and shovels, and they pulled out a pistol and shot one of my homeboys in the back that was trying to run and get away for his life. And that's an incident that I can actually say was very strategized, marching up in the park, and then single folly or falling out, attacking people with rakes and shovels and beating people up, and then shoot somebody who tried to get away. That was very, very traumatic to me. And we went up there to check on the homeboys because they only like 2 blocks away from where we are. We from 112, 111, they from 109. So when we went over there, we saw the aftermath. People was all beat up, bloody. One of the homies was already in the hospital or in the ambulance behind getting shot. And a lot of people say Glue Baby had something to do with that. But I don't know, man. Glue Baby, rest in peace, man.
Glue Baby from where?
Oh, from Carver Park. Yeah, man, that guy right there, man, his name, man, is a piece of work. I respect the individual who can use their mind like that, you know? I actually like people who have strategy, you know? Strategy is a thing of intelligence to me. So I think Glue Baby is kind of very intelligent for using that Trojan horse maneuver. Or is it, that's what he did. He used that Trojan horse on us.
So with 100, you said 109th Street boys as if they were their own little clique, their own set?
Their own little clique.
What were they?
They were a branch from the Nickerson Garden, but they had their own little clique. Nickerson Garden has about 5 different sections of neighborhood. You have the block bounty hunters going between Compton Avenue and Wilmington, from Imperial to like 108. The only one that is claiming Crip on there is 110 between Compton Avenue and Wilmington. They the only Crip neighborhood over there, which is a street. And then on the other side of Central, you have the Bellhavens. They go from Central and Imperial all the way to Avalon, and all the way from Imperial all the way to Lansing. So they have a nice little chunk. And the Nickerson Garden bounty hunters go all the way from Imperial between Compton Avenue and Central, all the way to 111th Street. And then once you cross the tracks, where 110 is at, where Tony Haywood and Mario Hayes stayed on, that was a danger zone. So once you cross their street, that's where the park and 109th Park starts at. But we had to get rid of them guys because we couldn't even go swimming with them guys living on that street.
So 109th didn't continue to be a part of the hood?
109th never had the gusto to really go to war against the Crips. Their mentality was more like getting money, hustling, going out, making their money. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the bounty hunter mentality. And I think that's why the Crips took advantage of that, because they knew who the weak ones were. And when I say weak, I don't mean weak far as fighting or far as shooting. I mean weak far as taking advantage of. Because them guys were really, really, you know what I'm saying, out there getting their money. Kirk Tillman, Puncho Tillman, Reuben Tillman, Mario Gray, Big Green Eye, Little Green Eye, Little Ricky, Biggie Rat was even on their team. They was out there getting money, rolling in Cadillacs. When everybody else was rolling in lowriders back in 73, 72, these guys was rolling in Brohams and Lincolns. You know what I'm saying? Jumping out and looking like Superfly. You know you know, while we running around in khakis, and they were younger than us or my age, and they was having big money because they was going around doing burglaries. And what I mean by burglaries, they call it tilt tap. You know what I'm saying? They hit safes, they hit lockers full of money. They know how to creep behind the store while you in your store. They know how to be all in your back room, taking all your thousands out of your safe while a female is occupying your time. And that's what they did. They used to leave out of town to do this back in the early 70s while they was in juvenile hall.
Because over there by that park on 109th Street is sort of the end of the bounty hunters going north.
Well,
Right?
108 is the last street they
108.
claim bounty hunter. And then once you get past 108, that's where Circle City come in and Haciendas. They pick up that. One half on the Hacienda side is Compton Avenue. The other half is Circle City side on Central. That goes from 107th all the way back to 103rd. You know what I'm saying? Them guys right there, you know what I'm saying? As I said before, the ones on Central, we had a little problem with them, and we had to make way for them to vacate the premises. Because we had homies going through there, gunning them down, you know, and them guys had to get up out of them apartments over there off 105th and Central, or 104th, or 103rd, or whatever's over there. I think it's 106th, 105th, though, them apartments over there, which would be the Circle City Power Rules as today.
Okay, so back to the Carvers though. It seems like historically, the bounty hunters in the early 70s had their most conflict with the Carver Parks.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.